speak a syllable, I feel so invisible. 'Cause it seems to me that the more I try, the more I see, the less I understand. And I go for you, and I wish you weren't. So I own to dream.
Hey, happy Wednesday everyone. Welcome to another WedTruckSim. Thank you so much for joining, my friends. It's good to see you here. Good to have you here. So I am back on Euro Truck Simulator once more. Today is still not the game moderation only stream that I keep saying that I'm going to be doing soon, but I never do. I promise you. I don't promise anything, but I am going to say once more that I will do that soon. I'm still sorting out a few things that I have to sort out before I do that stream, but as soon as I am done with that, I'm gonna swing hammers on. I'm gonna swing the hammers live because everyone seems to enjoy that sort of thing. But in any case, I will only do moderation today if I have to. So the plans for today's stream are not actually. Well, how can I put it? I don't really intend on doing much driving today specifically. I am going to go out and drive, maybe do a couple deliveries. But the main focus of my play session today is to move my headquarters from the city of Montpellier in France back to Germany. Now, let me open the map. Wait a second, did I see someone named Player on tab? Have I accidentally enabled streamer mode and I did not realize? Doesn't matter. If that is the case, I'm going to change back. But anyway, I used to have my headquarters here in Dortmund. The problem is, as the Calais-Duisburg region became popular for some stupid reason back in November of 2015, Dortmund has also became what is wrong with me? It's also started to become busier and busier. It used to be a very peaceful town. I still like Dortmund, but because of its proximity to Duisburg, it became more and more annoying. And I'm not going to go into details on why I think it became annoying, but point is, it became so annoying to the point where I was fed up with it. I still like Dortmund, the town itself in the game, but to have my headquarters there, I was fed up of that. So what I did was, I wanted somewhere calm, so I moved over to France. In Montpellier. I don't know if I am pronouncing this correctly, whatever, I don't speak baguette. So I moved over here, and although it is quiet, just as I like, I am not exactly fond of the town itself. And truth be told, although I do like peace and quiet, in terms of how quiet this place is, because this is your truck simulator on TruckSim, etc., and you know how people are on this community, the level of quiet over here could be compared to that of a cemetery. It's like I go here, basically all of France, yeah, or even this area here, in here, driving in these areas, it feels like you are driving through a ghost town. There are times, I promise you, there was one time when I went for a joyride on France. It was the busiest hour of the day for the server. On the busiest server, I think there were nearly 3,000 players online at that time. But in any case, I drove for over an hour here, and I promise you, I didn't see even one single player anywhere over here. I only started to see people as I approached this region over here. That is one thing that annoys me. I like peace and quiet. But I don't like it at the level that you will encounter on a ghost town. You know, I do still like to see some people somewhere sometimes, which is one of the reasons why I like American Truck Simulator so much. Even the servers there not being nearly as busy as the servers on your Truck Simulator, whenever you go, you will always see someone. It's just the level of peace and quiet there is just right. But in any case, I'm not exactly happy with having my headquarters over here, so I want to move back to Germany, which is basically the heart of the map. But I don't want to be back here on Dortmund. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go back to Castle. I think I'm pronouncing this correctly, Castle. So yeah, that's what I'm going to focus most of the time. Well, not necessarily most of the time, but that's what I'm gonna focus on, at least on this first part of the stream. I'm gonna move all of my everything that is in Montpellier over to Castle. It is close enough to Dortmund. Where is it? It is close enough to Dortmund, so I can always visit that little town if I still want to. But it should be far enough that it is about the same level of peace and quiet that Dortmund used to be when I had my headquarters there, before I grew tired of it. And I drove through here the other day. It was the server was rather busy at the time, and the town seemed fine, so I'm gonna give it a shot. It is smaller, way smaller than Dortmund. That is not something that I am exactly fond of. If I end up not liking Castle after all, I might go to Hanover. Well, after the event ends. Actually, no, the World of Trucks event has ended, but never mind that. In any case, anywhere that isn't nearby Duisburg, that is the point. So let me check here real quick if I did enable streamer mode by accident, and if I did, I am going to disable that. Oh yes, I did. I cannot see that player ID on tab. So let me hide the game from the stream just a moment to disable streamer mode, because that thing sucks. I personally really don't like that, and I don't need it right now. Just a moment. Also, I should probably do this here in case I accidentally press this key that I am not supposed to press right now. Hey, there we go, that's much better. So yeah, let's begin. I am still parked on the same spot that I parked last week. Actually, last Saturday, which is when I played Euro Truck Simulator for the last time. But from here, well, we'll see where we will go from here. But first, as I said, I want to move everything from Montpellier over to Castle. Let's begin by checking if I have anything on Castle already. I have a truck in Castle. What truck is this? No, I don't want to drive it. Stop it. Oh, it's this Scania. Okay, so this Scania is part of my personal collection in the game. I do want this thing to be nearby. I will have to take a look. I have to take a look at the map. Map? Where's the map? Okay. Let's move that Scania over to either Hanover or Erfurt, and then we'll move everything that is in Montpellier to Castle. And the reason why I want that Scania to be nearby Castle is because, as I said, it is part of my collection. So let's see here, where is... Actually, let's check in Hanover first if there is room in there. Where's Hanover? There. Okay, Hanover is clear. Let's move that Scania over to Hanover then. Hanover, Castle. Where is Castle? Castle? Castle! Where are you? Where's Castle? You know, it's going to help if I sort this by alphabetical order. Red Castle. I'm also gonna have to expand this garage. So let's relocate this here over to Hamburger? Hamburg. No, let's change it to Hanover. Yeah, you go in the first slot of Hanover. Now let's go back to Castle. Let's upgrade the garage. Alright, the garage has been upgraded. Now it should be able to hold all the trucks that I have in Montpellier. I don't remember if I have moved any other vehicles from nearby garages that belong to my personal collection. I don't remember if I moved them over to France as well, the nearby towns. Yeah, well, I should probably check that as well, because if I did, I will want to move those over to... Where's the world? Why is the world why is the game frozen? Oh, there we go. Oh, that was weird. Anyway, if I did make that move, then I'm definitely gonna want to move them back to Germany as well. So the closest towns to Montpellier are Toulouse and Marseille. Let's check those on the truck manager. Let's see, Toulouse, Marseille, Toulouse, Marseille. Marseille, where's Marseille? Do I even have a garage there? There's Montpellier, Milan, Metz, Messina, Marseille. There is one truck in there. Is this part of my collection? Let's see. I think it is. I say that I think it is without being certain because if I recall correctly, I might be remembering this wrong, but if I recall correctly, I do have an identical truck. Another one identical to this one. That one of my AI drivers drives. But I think this here is actually the Mercedes that I would be driving right now if I didn't want to use my country's flag paint job. See the driven distance. Yes, it is. This is that truck. So this does belong to my collection. So this one is going from Marseille or Marseille? I don't know. Over to... Let's send it to Hanover for now. Should I send it to Hanover with that Scania? Thing is, I like to keep these trucks in slots. Basically based on when I bought these trucks. So for example, if I had bought this Mercedes after I bought that Scania that I just sent over to Hanover, I would like to have this Mercedes to be on a slot after the Scania. But I don't remember if I bought this Mercedes after or before that Scania. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. In any case, I'm going to send this over to Hanover for the moment. I'll think of that detail later. So you go over there. Okay. Now let's find Toulouse. Oh, this is not the garage manager. Let's see. Toulouse. I do have a couple of vehicles in there. I don't know what's up with this generic looking red Scania. It definitely used to be a Scout or some other custom WedTruckSim vehicle. That doesn't exist anymore. So this one I'm gonna have to yeet it. Let's yeet it and sell. Yeah, let's go back to Toulouse. Garage manager, please. And I see my electric bus is in there. Where's Toulouse? Yeah. Let's send this thing to a nearby city in Germany. Not upgrade. Relocate. I like to keep all of these different vehicles in separated garages. I don't like to mix them up with the game's vanilla trucks, you know. That is why I have all my cars, my scouts, my civilian scout and my police scouts. All of them are over up here in Oslo. I like to keep them separated from each other. Actually, I could move this bus not to Oslo, but to Kristiansand, which is nearby. Yes, I'm going to do that. Let's have this bus be in Kristiansand. And now Toulouse should be empty. Just for the sake of being sure of everything. Let me check. What was the name of the town? Clermont, which is another city that is near Montpellier. I should not have closed the map. This is not exactly what I wanted. Rep? Where's the garage manager? There. Let's see, Clermont. Okay, Clermont is empty. Is there any other town near Montpellier that I might have used to store any vehicles? I don't think so. I think the only nearest cities here that I would store stuff in would have been Toulouse, Marseille, which I did, and besides those two, it would be Clermont. Alright, so, assuming that I haven't left anything else around here, let's begin the process of moving everything from Montpellier over to Castle. Now, it's not only going to be the trucks that I have that I have parked in the garage itself. It is also going to be all the trailers that I have in here, because all the trailers that I have for my trucks, I move them along over to Montpellier, from Dortmund to Montpellier, and I have all of them in one single garage, and they are a lot, so that's going to take a while. Anyway, let's begin that. Let's begin with the trucks, and then we'll move the trailers. Let's see, Montpellier. Let's begin with this big boy, the truck that I am driving right now. You go here on the first slot, Castle, and I gotta try. I gotta remember how to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hop between Garage Manager and that screen there. Let's see, Montpellier. There's a Volvo. This is the very first truck that I bought, all the way back in 2013. This truck is old. I haven't driven this Volvo in ages. Okay, it goes there. Now, let's see. Someone just got yeeted from the server. Garage Manager. Montpellier. Now, this Volvo, I think this Volvo was the second truck that I ever bought. It isn't the second slot after all. I also have not driven this one in several years. So it goes there. Garage Manager. Yeah, there. Now the third truck that I ever bought, this red Scania. Also have not driven this in years. Third slot in Castle. Now fourth and last from this garage, it's going to be, can't remember which truck it is. Berg, Manchester, Marseille, Messina, Montpellier. It's my favorite DAF. I miss driving this little guy. Okay, and you go there. Now Montpellier should be completely empty and void of all my trucks. All it has now are the trailers. That's a lot of trailers. Let's consolidate the move of the trucks first. You cannot move freely about the world because you don't have a truck to drive. What are you talking about? I had my truck just a moment ago. Someone steal my truck. Garage Manager, see, castle, 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 castle. Yeah, castle. I mean, sure, it did reassign, relocate it to castle, but come on, I was driving it. And why am I still in Montpellier? Oh, right, because I didn't assign castle as the headquarters yet. That is why, no problem. For now, let's just park this thing in here. And do a quick save. Okay, so now if the game crashes by any chance, at least half of the progress has already been saved. Next, I have to reassign the trailers. Actually, no, before I reassign the trailers, I want to make sure that I am indeed... oops, that's not what I meant to do. That I am indeed keeping all of my personal trucks nearby. I have stuff in Cologne. That much I remember. But I don't remember anything else. Let me open the garage manager again. Let's see, Aberdeen does hold some personal trucks. I don't think I actually have ever driven these trucks. No, I drove this here. I haven't driven them in several years. I hardly ever drive these. They have the steering wheel on the right side. Amsterdam has nothing. Berlin, nothing. Bern, Bratislava, Bremen, Brno, Brussels, Calais. Calais. Cardiff, Carsley. Squirrel is in Carsley. Dijon, Dortmund. Dortmund has something. What is this? That's the new DAF. I hardly ever drove this one. This is part of my personal collection. This has to be relocated. Let's relocate it over to Castle. To Castle? No, not to Castle. To Hanover. I really don't remember if I bought this Scania after or before this Mercedes. I think I bought it after the Mercedes. Yes, that is definitely the case. So I have to relocate this Mercedes over to slot 1, this Scania to slot 2, and have this DAF on slot 3. Okay, so that is done. Let's do that quick fix there. So you, Scania, you will stay in Hanover. But you have to go on slot 4 for half a second. And you, Dragon Mercedes, you will also stay in Hanover, but, at least for now, but you will go on slot number 1. Now we will go back to the Scania and send it to slot number 2. There we go, that should do it. Let's go back to the garage manager and keep looking at the garages. So we were in Dortmund, right? Okay, Dortmund is empty. I could hold some private trucks in Dortmund still. It is close to Castle after all. I might do that. But first, let me find all my private trucks. In Dover, we have this Renault, which I do think it is part of my private collection. Is it? It is all red. I have never driven this. But I am almost certain that it is... Yes, it is part of my private collection. It has the plates. It has the windshield plates. Okay, so this is part of my private collection. I just don't know why I have never driven this one yet. And why it is red? Why is it red? Normally my private trucks, I have them be painted with the dragon paint job, although this one doesn't look very good on this truck. Let me check the other one. The Neon Dragon. The Neon Dragon looks better on this one. But whatever, that doesn't matter right now. This is not the point. Customize the trucks is not what I am here for right now. So this is in Dover, huh? Why do I have it in Dover? Let me look at the map where Dover is. Dover is in England. So is that truck British? I mean, it is French. But what I mean is, does it have the steering wheel on the right side? Because that is one thing that I usually do. All the trucks that I have the steering on the right side, I keep them in somewhere in the United Kingdom. Where is Dover? Dover. Sort this by alphabetical order. For the love of God, Mike. Dover. Let's see, upgrade. No. It has the steering wheel on the correct side of the vehicle. So why is it in the UK? Well, I don't know. I'm going to send this guy to somewhere else. Let's send it to Hanover? Maybe? There must be some very specific reason why I have this truck in Dover. I just cannot remember what it is. Also, I do not remember when I bought this truck. I don't remember if it must have been after this Mercedes, because this is a newer model of the Renault T. But was it before or after this Scania? I think it was after, actually. It must have been after. I am almost certain that this truck was added to the game after this Scania. And I think it was before this DAF. If that is the case, then this Renault T has to go on slot number 3. For now, let's set it to slot number 4 and relocate the DAF so we can free slot number 3. Go there on the last slot. Now let's go back to the Renault. Relocate. I almost sold it. Cancel, Hanover, slot number 3. And now we take the DAF and put it on slot number 4. I am doing this, but something is telling me that this Renault should not be in Hanover. It should not be with these other trucks that I have here. I don't know why yet, but something tells me that is the case. Anyway, so that was Dover. Oh, I think I put that Renault in Dover because of the proximity of that garage, of its proximity to Dortmund on this screen over here. I think that was why. I might be wrong on that, but I think that might be the case. If that is the case, I knew it. I have stuff in Dijon. Yes, yes, that is the case. This is an old habit that I had to keep all of my private trucks on this screen here in garages that are very close by to the headquarters seat. And because my headquarters used to be in Dortmund, I had stuff in Dijon. I had stuff in Dover, and that is also why I have stuff in Cologne, because Cologne, or Cologne as it used to be listed. It used to be nearby here, I think. In any case, should I? Well, no, I should not keep these guys in Dijon because I am gonna be in Castle now, which is down here. And I think I have stuff in Kiel. No, I don't have stuff in Kiel. Hanover is there. Castle is going to be the headquarters and holds my what's going on here? Someone stole my truck again! Oh no, that's because I am driving it right now and the headquarters is not yet assigned to Castle. Never mind. Anyway, let's keep everything nearby then, which means I would probably have to move all of these trucks that are in Dover. I would have to move them. Game, could you load them, please? I would have to move them over to... Could we do Innsbruck or Kiel? This is actually very close to Cologne as well. I do have private stuff in Cologne. Why? There we go. Why are you taking so long to load these? My god. So yeah, I think that I'm going to do that. Let's move everyone from Dover to... I can't decide if I move them to Innsbruck or Kiel. I think I'm going to move them to Innsbruck. What are the trucks that I have in Dover, first of all? Game, could you please... Actually, I don't have anything on Dover. Why am I focused on Dover? I meant Dijon. It's Dijon, not Dover. These guys are... Wait a second. Is this... Who are you? Wait a second. Do I have two of the exact same Mercedes? By the driven distance, I have barely touched this truck. And I have driven this Mercedes a lot. Not this one, but the other one. Where is that other one? Hold on, I am so confused right now. Is this the one that I thought I had assigned to an AI driver? Where's Hanover? They are different trucks. Same model, but they are different. Wait a second. Wait. I should not... Wait. Why is that other Mercedes that is similar to this one, but not this one? Why is that one together with my private collection? It has the plates. Loading Steam inventory items. Why are you loading this just now, game? That's because my internet connection just died midstream. That is why. I haven't realized that. Fantastic. Well, if in any case, if you are watching this on YouTube... oh, actually, hold on. I think we're back. Let's see. Yes, we seem to be back. I'm sorry guys, my internet decided to unlive itself for a brief moment. I really hate when that happens. It is extremely annoying. Now I'm gonna have to relog. Crap. Let me do another quick save here. And go back to the launchpad. I hope that didn't break the connection of my Stream Deck with OBS and Touch Portal. Let me check. Let me test that real quick. Okay, it seems to still be working. But I hope it didn't break anything else. The game is going to be back on the stream in a moment. There it is. Save and load game, quick save. Now, now because I am going to spend a lot of time in the menus, just so the server is not going to kick me for being AFK, and so I won't have to interrupt what I am working on the menus to type on the in the chat, I am going to do a thing real quick here. And there we go. Wait. Okay, that is still correct. Now back to the game. Right. So where was I? Right, I was trying to figure out... Excuse me. I was trying to figure it out why this truck exists. It has the plates on the windshield that I like to use on my private trucks. But I really don't remember buying this truck for personal use. Why does it exist? For how long has this thing existed? Because if it is indeed the one that I was thinking and mentioned earlier, if it is the one that I assigned to one of my AI drivers, it should not be in the same garage as my personal collection trucks. Let me take a look at the interior. It even has the accessories that I usually have. It is just outdated. Seriously. Who are you? Who are you, Actros? Why do you exist? Where did you come from? When did I buy you? Why are you in this garage? I don't know. I am going to keep this truck in Dijon for the moment. I'm not going to touch it. For now, I'm only going to focus on the others. So my Christmas Iveco, this DAF that I really like, this other Iveco, and this other Iveco that I don't think I have ever driven before. But these I do know, they are part of my private collection, so these are going to be relocated over to Innsbruck. So let's begin with the Stralis. I like this truck, I miss driving it. Let's relocate it over to Innsbruck. Where the fudge is Innsbruck on the map? Rostock, Kiel, Hanover, Magdeburg, Dresden, Erfurt, Kassel, Frankfurt, Mannheim, Stuttgart, Nuremberg, Munich. I'm probably very far away from Innsbruck. Rosenborg, Trelleborg, Karlskrona. I don't think it's up there. Kiel, Bremen, Osnabrück, Wertel, Dortmund, Duisburg, Cologne, Liège, Brussels, Lille, Reims, Metz, Luxembourg, Amsterdam, Groningen. Okay, seriously, where is Innsbruck? I have to look at the map. I don't know where Innsbruck is. World map. Innsbruck, there it is. It's underneath Munich. Alright. Back to Dijon, back to the Iveco, relocate. Salzburg, Prague, Dresden, Innsbruck. Oh, I'm gonna have to expand that garage. Okay, no problem. We can do that right now. Come on, game, load faster. We don't have all night. I still gotta drive and explore some unexplored roads today. Which, by the way, I think I'm gonna be doing that in a scout. With a camper van. There we go. We don't have to see the cutscene. Let's go back to Dijon. Def. I really like this staff. I miss driving it. Venice, Innsbruck. So you go there on slot number 2. Oops, not Innsbruck, sorry, my bad. Dijon, that's what I want. I have not driven this Iveco for very long. I wonder why. Go there. See for the rest now. Where's Dijon? There's Dijon. Now this one I have not driven at all. Not too sure why I haven't driven this one yet. In any case, you will go to Innsbruck now. There you go. Now let's go back to Dijon one last time. And you, Mercedes, why were you here? You are not the one that I drive around normally. That is so strange. Anyway, let's keep checking the garages for private stuff. So we'll ignore this Mercedes for the moment in Dijon. Let's see, Dortmund is empty, Dover is empty, Dresden empty, Duisburg, Düsseldorf, Edinburgh, Erfurt, Felixstowe, Frankfurt, Geneva, Grimsby, Groningen, Hamburg. Why are you alone on slot number 2 in Hamburg, my dude? Why are you not? Why is slot number 1 empty? What are you doing here? You should go on slot number 1, Ray B. Let's see, Hamburg. Or as I think I prefer to call hamburger. You go there. This is interesting. Not what I was expecting. What is your name, buddy? Let's see, you are assigned to Hamburg, right? Let's see, driver manager. Hamburg, Ray B. Okay, let's relocate to you as well. I forgot that when you relocate a truck, it doesn't automatically relocate its driver as well. There you go. There we go, now that is correct. Hanover, that's where I am parking some of my other collection trucks. It still has 1 slot free. Innsbruck, okay, that's also where I am relocating some stuff too. Kassel is going to be the headquarters. Kiel for now is empty. Cologne, I don't think I'm going to touch Cologne. Yes, leave all of these in here. Liège, empty. Lille, empty. Actually, I could just check these details here, these columns. Liverpool is also empty. London has AI drivers. Let's not touch that. Lyon, Magdeburg, Mannheim, Metz, Milan. Let's see, stuff that has stuff in them. Rotterdam has stuff in them. Why are you on slot number 3? Why is slot 1 and 2 empty? What are you doing there? You cannot be there. Ben S. You shall go to see Rotterdam. Slot number 1. Let's relocate your truck, and now let's relocate you. Driver manager, Rotterdam, relocate, Rotterdam, slot number 1. There you go. Salzburg, all of this is empty. I thought I had more AI drivers in this. Lublin, AI drivers. Yeah, all of these are indeed empty, right? Yeah. Okay, so Lublin, Empty drivers, what am I saying? AI drivers. Why is there values here? Empty 0, but still there's some values there. These are empty. Anyway, Ostrava. There's more stuff down here. Helsingborg. These are collection trucks as well. Why are they down here in Helsingborg? Let me take a closer look at these. Oh, I recognize you. I recognize this Volvo. I only drove this thing once, maybe twice at most. I bought this truck even before I became a WedTruckSim staff. Back in 2017, earlier that year, actually. I bought this here because according to the tests that I had made, this truck at the time was the best choice for the very first WedTruckSim Racing Championship that took place earlier that year. I would have won that race if I didn't switch to camera number 2 shortly after departure, just so I could actually see where I was, because everyone was clipping through each other and I couldn't see the road. And by switching cameras right at the moment that I did, I ended up losing control and I flipped over. So I fell back miserably. I still managed, however, mind you. I fell to last place when that happened. It took a while for a moderator to get me back on my wheels. That was a thing on that first race. And I still managed to finish the race in 3rd place, from all the way from last to 3rd place. That was an amazing recovery, I dare say. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough to qualify. So yeah, I am keeping this. I just want to know exactly why it is in Helsingborg and if I want to keep it in Helsingborg. Also, what's up with this Mercedes? It is a nice looking Mercedes, but why are you here? I have driven this one for a while, certainly more than the Volvo. But I don't remember if this one I bought for some specific reason, like the Volvo for example, or if I bought it as part of my collection. This DAF here, it was bought for one specific reason and only used one time for that specific reason. And would you guys like to know one reason that is? The very first WedTruckSim real operations. Real operations 1. There was no map editing, no custom vehicles, no nothing. I was still only part of the support team at the time. And I bought this truck to use it as a constructions vehicle. And that was the only use this DAF ever seen. What year was that? I think that it was still 2017. Either 2017, later the year, or early 2018. In any case, this was a truck that I bought for one specific reason, which is the same, is why it is in the same garage as that Volvo over there. I don't know what's up with this Mercedes, however. I don't remember. It looks like something that would be in my private collection and not something bought for one specific reason, but I cannot remember this being part of the collection. And I cannot remember if what specific use this truck was bought for otherwise. You know, I think I'm gonna leave Helsingborg untouched. Slammed! Hey there! Welcome to the stream, happy Wednesday and thank you for joining. Please no ban. Well, don't break the rules then. Hi there. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep Helsingborg untouched for now. Okay, so Karlskrona is empty. You know me. The name does seem familiar, but honestly, I don't fully remember. I remember, but at the same time, I don't remember, if that makes any sense. Where are you, Steph? I don't remember. I was or am. Ah, that's where I remember you from. What happened? Okay, and all of these here empty. Audens. What's going on with Audens here? Why are these two Ivecos apart from each other? This Iveco, I remember the reason why I bought this Iveco. I also only used this one once, and I bought this one for one specific reason also. Several years ago. Years ago. I left because of real life duties. Oh, you had a baby! Congratulations! Is it a boy or a girl? How is he or she doing? I hope she's doing well. Or he's doing well. Congrats! Where was I? Right. Years ago there was this little trend on the TruckSim community. I can't remember the name of that, but it was where you had a basic truck that should simulate, you know, the common stuff that you encounter on the roads, and you would just drive the thing around, and that's why I bought this one here. I set it up to be like that. So this is not particularly powerful. It is not particularly fancy, and I only ever use it once. Boy, over 5 months old now. Oh, that is awesome, Slammed. That is awesome. I hope he's happy and growing healthy. So yeah, I bought this one for one specific reason as well. You know, I should probably move this one over to Helsingborg, along with the other specific use vehicles up there. Yeah, but what about this guy here? What's up with this Iveco? This one I am pretty sure I did not buy for one specific reason. I do remember driving this thing once. I also had an accident on that very first test drive that I did with this thing. Oh, hold on a second. There was one time when I bought an Iveco and I intentionally installed a 310 horsepower engine on that thing. And I intentionally grabbed the heaviest trailer that I could out of a quarry just to see if the truck could handle that trailer up the hill on the quarry. Is this the truck? I think shortly after, I switched the engine for something slightly more powerful. I think it was this year. Growing up too quickly, getting a right attitude and cheeky personality. That sounds amazing, Slammed. That sounds amazing. You must be having the time of your life. I mean, I'm not a father myself, but based on what I hear and I can imagine, on top of not only being a hard job, because being a father is definitely a very difficult job. I mean, you are responsible for another life. My God, do you want any heavier responsibility than that? I don't think there is any. Being a father, being a mother, being responsible for another life. But anyway, at the same time, it must be a super hard job. It also must be super rewarding. But I hope you are having the time of your life at the same time. Going through thieving. Thieving? Why did I say it like that? At the moment. His teeth are growing. Nice. So he must be at that phase where he's already putting everything that he can put his hands on. He grabs stuff and puts everything in his mouth. I believe he must be at that stage. I'm not a father, but my brother, he's much younger than me. And so I was already grown up enough, you know, that I could be part of the taking care process when he was a baby. I changed his diapers so many times when he was a baby. So yeah, I wasn't thank God I was not his father, but I was next to my dad during that process. So I have an idea. Anything and everything. Yeah, that is a very big problem if you are not being careful. I remember this one time when my brother was. Let's check this engine here. Oh yes, it is that truck that I was talking about. So this here is technically part of the collection. I am going to move it. I remember this one time. I think my brother was... I think he wasn't even a year old yet. Or maybe he was a year old. In any case, it was Christmas of 1996. And I was left to take care of my brother. I was only 8 years old at the time, or 9 at most. We have our birthdays on the same day, by the way. Just different years, obviously. Let's see where I'm going to move this guy here to. And it was Christmas. And on one moment that I took my eyes away from him, he grabbed a Christmas ornament from the tree. You know, those little Christmas Christmas balls that used to be made out of glass or something that was very similar to glass. And the kind of thing that if you were to squeeze it in your hand, it would crack and you could actually get cuts because of the material, you know. I don't think they make those anymore. But at the time, they still did. But anyway, one moment that I took my eyes away from him, he grabbed one of those in the color yellow and put it in his mouth, and he started to chew on the thing. And it obviously broke, but I don't think it actually hurt him. But in any case, one brief moment that I took my eyes away from him, he did that. And I was in very big trouble because my mother was extremely PO'd that I let that happen. Oh, come on, you've just left an 8-year-old to take care of a 1-year-old. What did you expect? That's one of the reasons why they changed the material. Yeah, those Christmas ornaments, they were so easy to break. But thank God nothing happened to him out of that ordeal. But the point is, children, especially at this age, you really cannot take your eyes away from them from even just half a second. They will do everything they are not supposed to do. But the nice thing is that once they grow up and you look back at things like this, and even in bad situations, you look back and you, in most cases at least, you must be able to get a little laugh out of it. Alright, so let's see, where should I move this Iveco to? It is technically part of my private collection, but it is not, let's say, part of the active collection. So I don't think I really want it to be alongside these trucks here, or the ones in Hamburg, for example. Actually, there's nothing in Hamburg, never mind. Yeah? No. Wait, where was the other town? It was somewhere here, I think. Prague, Vienna, Bratislava, Ostrava, Wroclaw, Nuremberg, Salzburg, Innsbruck. Yeah, I don't think I want that truck to be in the same garage as these here as well. But I do want it to be nearby. So let's see, this one is in Odense, right? Let's see, what is nearby Castle? Where's Castle? There's Castle. I could have it be in Kiel, maybe? Right? So I have stuff in Hanover. Innsbruck. Castle holds the first part of the main collection, and it is going to be the headquarters. Cologne also holds another part. I don't really want to relocate that truck to Kiel though. What about Liège or Lille or Linz? When he's old enough, I'm definitely gonna get him involved in Truckers MP. I hope Truckers MP is still gonna be around by then as well. And that sounds awesome. Just make sure he has his own account and that he plays on offline until he actually knows how to follow the rules, you know. I mean, you used to be RM, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Actually, I am going to relocate that truck to Kiel. Yeah, let's relocate it to Kiel. I'm going to expand Kiel first, though. So yeah, in before there's a Slammed UK appeal saying, "Sorry, I mean it was my child, it was my son." I'm just kidding. Maybe he will be community manager. Who knows? Everything is possible. And if so, hopefully he will be a very good one. Ostrava, wait, what am I looking for? Odense. I'm looking for the Odense garage. That's Oslo. Let's sort this by alphabetical order. There, Odense. Okay, so if Aquastrad is active, you're not very active. I'm going to relocate you over to Kiel. And Kiel is right there. Go on slot number. Should I relocate that other vehicle here as well? No. That one I had decided that I wanted to relocate it over to whatever garage I am holding those other specific use vehicles. I think it was Helsingborg. Yes, I think it was Helsingborg. Come on, load. Yes, it is Helsingborg. I don't remember if I bought that Iveco before or after any of these trucks here, however. It was after. It was after. That little fad definitely came after the first Rio operations, which this truck belonged to. So let's relocate that truck over to here and have it be on slot number 4. Welcome back, Slammed. Oh, it was an ad break. Okay, here, Odense. Let's relocate this guy to. I'm actually doing more here than I was planning to do. Let's relocate this guy to Helsingborg. Helsingborg is somewhere around here. Trelleborg, Helsingborg. There we go. Now let's see. Oh hey, by the way guys, I'm going to interrupt this program one quick moment to tell you. Years ago I made a comment on a video by SCS where they were recording engine sounds for a new Scania, but they were recording the sounds of a very old Scania. And at the time, because I didn't know they were not going to add that Scania, but they were just recording the sounds, I commented, I said, quote, "So wait, this truck is going to be added to ETS2? Awesome! We have lots of these old Scanias here in Brazil. They're really cool. It will be awesome to drive them in the game. Can't wait," end quote. So far it got, over these years, 5 likes. And I posted this comment 8 years ago. And yesterday, this entitled person, I should say, by the name of Invocated Alligator, he posted here. Let me expand this. I'm checking this on my phone, by the way. Let's see, where is it? 22 hours ago, he said, quote, "You must feel like a loser now," end quote. Like, seriously, what's the point of that? That wasn't called for. People over the years had already told me that, and very, very respectfully also, like for example, this person here 7 years ago, the Red Husky, quote, "Nope, they're not adding this truck to the game. They're simply using the V8 engine of that truck to record sound," end quote. Very, very respectable thing to say in response to my, at the time, indeed, silly comments. But then this guy, 22 hours ago, he said, "You must feel like a loser now." Like, this is completely uncalled for. So I decided, hey, since you are going to be a jerk and a stupid prick, I'm gonna troll you. So, in response, all I did was type the question mark, just a question mark. To which he replied, "What is that? What is it that you don't understand? And I replied with another question mark. And he replied with the same question again. And another question mark, same question again, question mark, same question, question mark, same question. And now he replied again with the same question once more, and I am going to reply once more with just the question mark. Let's see. I am not going to stop this, by the way. Let's see how far this guy is willing to go with this little game, because two can play at this game. Wow, you troll? Yes, I do troll. Don't mess with the dragon. There was this one time once as well, where another guy on another video, I don't remember what he said, but it was extremely disrespectful and uncalled for. And I trolled him as well, but in a different manner. I trolled him by being extremely nice. I don't remember exactly what I was telling him, but he was making insults to me, calling me names, all that sort of stuff. And again, I don't remember what exactly I was saying in response to him, but it was stuff along the lines of, "Wow, dude, that is awesome! Thank you so much. I am so happy that you are having fun with this conversation. You are incredible, my dude. I hope this never stops, because I am having so much fun as well. I am so glad that you are getting entertainment out of this. You know, this sort of stuff." I'm pretty sure I pissed him off so much. You know why I believe that I pissed him off extremely by an extreme lot? Because he deleted all of the comments he made insulting me. So now all that is left on that video, I don't remember the video, I wish I could find it again. So now all that is left on that thread there is just me saying nice things. Oh, that was awesome. Excuse me. I can be a right troll though. Yeah, there is the bad way to troll and there is the right way to troll. And I don't usually troll people, but come on. I am a Brazilian. It's in my blood. I know how to troll you very hard if I want to. Don't mess with me. But yeah, let's see how far this guy is willing to go with the questions thing here. I'm not going to stop, I promise you, I'm not going to stop. Like, this is not hard enough at all for me. All I gotta do is type one key. Exactly, bring it. Now, speaking of bringing stuff, I was bringing this truck somewhere, wasn't I? Where was I? Okay, I am already done relocating this truck. So this Iveco is now in Helsingborg. And I think I'm done with that. So let's keep checking. Originally that one was in Odense, right? So let's resume the checks from here. Aalborg, Oslo holds all of my special vehicles, quote unquote. My civilian scouts, my police scouts, my bus, which is a staff vehicle actually. Actually only these two here are staff vehicles. This one is the public one. What even is this thing now? Okay, question. What's your favorite truck in game that you always use without a fail? Are you asking on just Euro Truck Simulator or across both games? Because I play both. Okay, what is this? This looks like a pea. A little green pea. Actually a large pea, but a pea. I don't like this car. Both games. My favorite truck that I use without a fail. Well, I don't exactly have one, and I'm not entirely sure I can actually answer that question. Not probably in the way that you are expecting me to answer. Because the thing is, I've always had the habit of always switch trucks, and only drive, for the most part at least, for a while, only drive the same one specific truck until its driven distance reaches at least 50,000 driven kilometers. Yeah, 50,000 kilometers of driven distance, that's what I meant to say. In which case I then park that truck back in the garage and I switch to another truck, then drive that one for another 50,000, and then I park it again, I park that one as well, and switch to another truck. I do this to have some variety. Unlike most people who only drive Scania and Volvo, and when they do their touch another truck, they save added that truck to use the engine from the Volvo or the Scania. In which case, in practice, they are actually still only driving Scania and Volvo. But in any case, so I am always switching trucks in this matter, which is why, for example, let's go back here to Castle. Where's Castle? Castle! Where are you? There you are. Which is why, for example, this Volvo over here, which early on the stream I mentioned was the very first truck that I ever bought in the game, all the way back in 2013, and that I have not driven this in years. That is the reason why I haven't driven this in years. And 49. I thought this had. Ah, right, because it's alternating between the total. No, wait. This should be 50,000. The point is, once I got to around that mark, oh, maybe the odometer on the dashboard says 50,000, but the actual number in the system is just a little under. But in any case, that is the reason why, for example, this here has not been driven in several years now, probably since 2017 even. Actually, no. Did I drive this in TMP? Yes, 2014. I forgot. TMP has been around since 2014, as well as myself. So yeah, I probably haven't driven this one since 2014, and that is the reason why it gets to 50,000. I switched to another truck, which is when I switched to this other Volvo over here, which has exactly 50,000 on it. And then I switched to this Scania, also 50,000. And then this DAF, which is still my favorite, one of my favorites on ETS2. A little over 50,000 as well. And that is what I usually do. So I'm never really driving my favorite truck. But in terms of an actual favorite, on ETS2 I think it would be this DAF here. Yes, I think this DAF here is still my top favorite truck in this game. But as for something that I drive that is my favorite and I always drive without a fail, I don't really have such a thing. On American Truck Simulator, my top favorite truck is the Peterbilt. I don't remember the model name, but I call it the Draco truck. Sorry, the Draco Pete. I have a screenshot of it. Let me find the screenshot so I can show you. One moment, please. I only save edit for looks. I prefer to drive stuff vanilla. Where did I put that screenshot? Let's see here, Michael, WedTruckSim. I am tabbed out, by the way, guys. That is why you are not seeing what I am doing. Where is one of the best screenshots that I ever took from of that truck? Let me see, where is that? Just one more moment. Yeah, this will do. Okay, let me switch the screen capture here. There. On American Truck Simulator, so far, this here is my top favorite truck. This is the truck that I call the Draco truck. I mean, sorry, the Draco Pete. But just like I do on your Truck Simulator, this truck has already reached its 50k mark on the odometer, so I parked it. I miss driving this truck. I parked it, and I moved on to driving another truck now. For a while, I was driving. After this one, I was driving the International Lone Star. I have a screenshot of that one here somewhere. Oh, I like this picture. Look at the big boy there, being all sexy in the dark. Oh wait, hold on a second. That sounds wrong. Never mind. Where is that? Oh, this is a good one too. Ah, here. After that one, I drove this one for a while, but this one I have not yet reached 50k. I kind of broke that tradition slightly, where I am kind of alternating between these trucks now and trying to get all of them up to 50k. At the moment I am driving, I don't remember what I am driving right now, but I like this truck. People say this truck is ugly, but no, this truck is just unique. In any case, well, I lost track of what I was saying. Point is, on American Truck Simulator, my favorite was still that Peter built, but it is not what I'm driving right now. Where was I? I hope that answers the question, by the way. Right, I was relocating trucks here. So this is the Casa Garage. I was checking something after Odense. I really lost track. Right, I was in Oslo. So Oslo is not going to be touched. Kristiansand has nothing. Oh, actually, it does have something. Oh yes, it just moved the electric bus over to Kristiansand. So that stays like that. Stockholm, there's nothing there. There's something here. Oh yes, this is the headquarters for now. That's where the truck that I'm driving right now is currently assigned to. Toulouse is empty. Everything else here seems to be empty as well. Okay, so everything is empty. So all that I have left to do now is relocate the traders from Montpellier over to Kassel, and then assign Kassel as the headquarters city. So let's do that next. So let's go here to Trader Manager. Oh, that's so many traders. Why can't I scroll? Why can't I grab this to scroll? Oh, there we go. It's just weird. Anyway, oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot. Why are these two... Why are these three in Oslo? Oh, just because they are doubles? Wow, these are old. Okay, I think the only reason why I assigned these doubles to Oslo was because double traders are more of a Scandinavia thing. And I think my line of thought was, hey, since doubles are belong to Scandinavia, I'm gonna have them be in Scandinavia. That was a very, very silly rationalization, I think. Too many. Yes, there are a few. There are a few here. What is interesting is that I have barely ever touched most of these. At most, what I mostly use is this one, and I think that is about it, actually. I did use this one for a while. This one as well. That one. Most of these I don't use anymore, if ever. I'm actually kind of tempted to just yeet them completely. But that is not something that I'm going to do for now. For now, I'm just going to relocate all of them, even the ones that are in Oslo. Let's send them over to Kassel. Where is Kassel? That's Dortmund, there's Kassel. Do you want to relocate Drive Freighter to your garage in Kassel? Yes, I do. Okay, you don't have to show me a confirmation message every time as well. That just takes time. This will go... Oh! That's because there's a limitation in the game of where you can have the doubles. But I can have it in Kassel. So to Kassel you will go. Now refrigerated double will also go to castle. All of them will go to castle. And before I accidentally click on another city and I don't realize, and then I just lose the trader forever because I cannot figure out where the trader went. Love now, Mike. Have a good one. No problem, Slam. Thank you so much for dropping by. It was very good to see you. Even if I didn't remember you at first. I have a bad memory, sorry. But yeah, whenever I am in game, it will be awesome to drive. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the little saw, even if it was just a bunch of menus here. But yeah, give your kid a very good hug for me, please. And take very good care of him. Teach him well. And sleep well. And just, what am I doing? I clicked the wrong button. I meant to click on relocate. Have an awesome rest of the week. Sleep well. And dream of dragons, my friend. Dream of dragons. Okay, this goes to castle as well. Everything's going to go to castle. You too, my friend. Stay safe as well. Boy, I forgot how relocating traders is tedious. Somehow it is more tedious than relocating trucks. On the bright side, in a way, wait, what did I just do? On the bright side, in a way, it is actually easier or quicker than relocating trucks. Which is weird. It is kind of weird. You know, for some reason I am finding relocating traders more tedious than relocating the trucks. But relocating trucks actually requires you to go through several more screens and menus than relocating than relocating trailers. And yet I found relocating trucks to be far more entertaining. I don't know why. I don't know why. That is weird. Well, then again, I am a weird guy. So you go to castle. You know what is interesting? This trader here, it exists to be used with only one very specific truck, which I don't think even exists anymore. It was a Mercedes. Actually, the truck itself still exists. It's just that it is a Mercedes that was also the exact same shade of gray as this here. And then I changed the paint job and some accessories on that Mercedes. So now that Mercedes does not match the trader anymore, and this trader, the only sole purpose why I ever had this trader in the first place was because of that one Mercedes. Same deal with this red trader here. Although I think this one was for a... I think it was for my Renault T. You know, that super red one? Yes. Yes, it was for that one. Okay, so this one still has a truck to match. Just not the gray trader. Boy, sometimes it is hard to remember what some of these things were for originally. Because you guys are looking here at... How long? Let me think here. Let me do the math. Let me do some quick maths. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You guys are looking here at 9 years of trucks and trailers. Well, most of the trucks actually. Own traders is something that came somewhat recently. But you are looking here at a 9 years old profile. Come on, there's people playing Fortnite who were not even born when I made this profile. But yeah, across all of this time, it is super easy to lose track of stuff after a while. Now, dry freighter, this will also go to castle. Now Caravan, this here is in Oslo, and because this is something to be used with a scout, and all my scouts are in Oslo, I am going to keep it in Oslo as well. So this one is not going to be touched. Now the refrigerated side door trailer, this will also go to Castle, and this should be almost the last one. Yes. Dry freighter, which is the trailer that I am using currently, because of the truck that I am driving. This is also to match the truck. This will go to Castle as well. And voila. Now let me do one quick save to save this progress. I haven't saved in a while. World load, please. Thank you very much. There. That is saved. Now the only thing left should be actually assigning the garage of Castle as the headquarters. Let's see if I can remember how to do that. Let's locate Castle. There it is. How do I do that? Let me check on the current Montpellier. Garage purchase? No, it should be on Garage Manager. Not Economy Summary. I've only ever changed the headquarters twice. Once, several years ago, when they first added the option to change what city is going to be your headquarters. And yes, it used to be that so you could not change the town. So my first headquarters city, was London. And then as soon as they added that option, I decided to change to Dortmund, because as I mentioned before, I do enjoy the little town. But then I got annoyed and I moved over to Montpellier, which was the second time that I used the function. And I cannot for the life of me remember how to do that again. Castle. Let's begin by traveling there. Alright, I mean here my driver is falling asleep. Let's have him take a nap in here. Oh, is it in there? No, but that's just going to open the Garage Manager menu. Let me try. Yeah, it's the same screen. How the heck do I change the headquarters? I really do not remember, and I refuse to look it up. Would it maybe be in Driver Manager and... yeah, here. Yes, it is. It is done by relocating myself. So let's relocate myself to Castle. Hey, there we go. Now I have to relocate my truck, which should still be on Montpellier. Yeah, this guy. So you will be relocated back to... yes, there it is. You change your headquarters by relocating yourself. You go on slot number 1. So you are assigned to me. And there we go. We are now headquartered. Headquartered, is that a word? Our headquarters is now in Castle. Nice. This town is very tiny. I would like if SCS reworked this city here as part of the Germany rework they are doing and made it a little nicer. It would be nice. Also, where's the garage? Hey, I lost the garage. Help! I actually lost the garage. Oh, there it is. It was behind me. Okay. So this is done. Let's now prepare this truck to be saved. I mean, so I can save the game. How much fuel do you have? Let's top off the tank, because I am going to switch now to a scout. And I like to keep my vehicles always all fixed up and with the tank full. Do you need any repairs? You don't. Okay. Let's stop this big guy here. Well, not so big, because this is an European truck. Now, quick save and a couple of manual saves, and then I'm going to switch to my scout. And let's go for a little drive and see if we can discover some unexplored roads. There we go. It took me nearly 2 hours. I just realized it took me nearly 2 hours to finish relocating everything. That is a lot of time. And I still think I have left some stuff. I still think there's some stuff left that I haven't relocated as I should. But in any case, that is something for me to deal with at a later date. For now, I want to go to Oslo, and I want to grab this scout. I think I'm going to change its paint job to green. I like the scout as it is. But just for today, or at least just for this week, for reasons that I'm not going to mention, I am going to have its paint job be green. That, and that. Or I could have just clicked this here. That would also have worked. Okay, so you are green now. Let's drive it. Let's enable the auxiliary lights. Do that there. The license plate is broken. Let's fix that. There we go, much better. Much better. Yes, I do have police lights on this thing. Neat. Anyway, let me grab the camper van, or sorry, the caravan, as they call it in Europe. Let's use it, yes. And now let's take a look at the map. Where should we go? Like, I don't really have much time left on today's stream. So, one small, short-ish drive. Like, for example, we could go from Kassel down to Verona, or here, whatever that is, or just Innsbruck itself, and we drive through here, because this has been set to unexplored because SCS changed this area of the map, and then we go down this little road here. I actually think this road is new. Yes, let's do that. But because the caravan is assigned to Oslo, it is waiting for me all the way up north in Oslo, and I'm not gonna drive there. So instead, what I'm going to do is teleport myself to a repair shop, so the trailer, the caravan, will also be teleported here. That way I don't have to go there, or use /TPC to teleport myself with the trailer to somewhere else. And now my driver needs to sleep again. And there it is. There's the caravan. Okay, let's have this driver sleep. There we go, stop the engine. Catch some Z's. Catch some more Z's, please. Wait, where am I? This is not Castle. Why am I in Oslo? I used F7, come on. There. No. Castle. I wanna go. I wanna go to Castle. Castle. I was not expecting the car would be teleported to Oslo instead of the trailer being teleported to Castle. That was unfair. Okay, is this in need of any repairs? No, it is not. Alrighty, let me do a quick save. And let's set the route. So my plan is to go down to Innsbruck, right? Let's set a route to the garage in Innsbruck. And the GPS automatically set me to go through a route that I do not want to take. So let's change it. Yeah, oops, hold on. Number 2 goes there, number 3 goes down here. And yeah, that should do it. Alright, let's set off now. Let's go. Let's go for a road trip. There are people who dedicate a lot of time to discovering all the roads of the map and having the map be 100% discovered. Sometimes I think I should do that as well, just for the sake of it, but that is a lot of work. I don't really have the patience for that. But maybe could make a little bit of content for future streams, who knows. Crap, I forgot to indicate. It is very rare for me to not indicate, or rather to forget to indicate. All right. So far, for now, we are driving on unknown roads. Hopefully it won't take long for us to reach a part of the road that is not yet discovered on the map. For green light, so let's just make the turn. Another green, thank you. Hey, this area here is rather pretty. This is very nice. I like it. Actually, I am going to stay on the left lane because I see on the GPS that I will have to take a left right up ahead. And I didn't have to stop. Awesome. Am I gonna have to change the lanes here? Of course I will. I hate these road divisions. Really do. By the way, I just remembered I am still logged as GM. I have to log out. I mean, not that there is any problem to drive around logged in. It's just that I'd rather be not logged. Yeah, logged out. There we go. There, now everyone on the server can see me on tab. Oh hey, that annoying guy has replied. Hold on. That rude guy. Let's reply to him with another question mark. Come on, load faster. I'm pretty sure he picked up on the game that I am playing with him here. So he said, "Hey, you wanna do this? I can do this as well." Nah. Let's see who gets tired the first. Spoiler alert! I will never get tired of trolling. It's in my blood. Alright. What is the ETA? Roughly 11 hours? It's not going to be exactly a short trip, but it's not going to be really long either. I went into the shoulder one little bit there. Oops. Over strong in the world that we made, I still hear you in the breeze, see your shadow. I am such a bad singer. Take this exit here. You know what should be fun to do sometime? Remember that Iveco with the 310 horsepower engine that we were checking earlier when I was relocating it? It might be fun if for one stream someday, maybe next week even, I pick that truck with a heavy load and try to finish that delivery. Hey, I should probably do that. That can only end so well. Let's just not take something heavy out of a quarry. Because that, well, that's just asking for trouble. And I'm not a masochist. I have already tested that truck on a quarry with a heavy load. I know exactly how it goes. You know, I am intentionally speeding a lot here because I want to see how much that actually affects the ETA. It dropped from 11 hours to 9, but I'm not sure if it is because I covered a long distance already or because of the speed itself. Let's drop the speed. Let's see how much that is going to change. Let's set the cruise control to 80 kilometers. Okay, I forgot. The N key in turns on the siren, so I cannot use the cruise control with this car. Not without blasting the siren. Well, heck. In any case, dropping the speed does not seem to actually have changed the ETA, which means that ETA is indeed, as I thought, actually based on the distance itself, not the speed that you are traveling. The speed should affect the ETA because the faster you go, technically, the less time it is going to take somewhere. I mean, that is the whole premise of kilometers per hour, after all. Meaning that how much distance can you cover the faster you go in a single given hour. Now, because I don't really have all that much time left for today's stream, I am gonna keep a bit of a heavy foot on the accelerator here. But normally I do not travel this fast. Normally, if I am just playing by myself, I would be driving at 100 kilometers an hour here on this road, and no more than that. And on small rural roads, usually I do not exceed 80. I said usually, I meant always. I never exceed 80 on those places. 80 on the actual road itself, drop to 60 or lower on... Am I gonna have to change lanes here? If I had to, that is too late. Anyway, 60 or lower around corners and bends on those roads. Because that is the safe speed to go. On those areas, anyway. Like, seriously, if you are going to drive on Calais Duisburg, for example, that road there, you know the one I'm talking about, and you want to take those turns at 110 kilometers an hour or faster, you are just begging for trouble. Honestly, especially if you are driving at 110 and you have to take a turn to the right. The faster you are going, the less you're going to be able to turn, and the more prone your truck or car, the more prone it is to invade the opposite lane and therefore driving the wrong way. And if there's traffic there, you are definitely, almost certainly going to hit someone head on. And guess what is going to happen after that? You are going to get reported and banned for reckless driving and driving the wrong way and causing collision, most likely. Because that is exactly what you would have done. Do I have to turn here? I don't know. The GPS fools me way too often. Anyway, point is, be more careful with your driving, so that you don't cause any trouble for anyone, and therefore don't get yourself banned. Now, people think, many people, not everyone, but there's people who think that, oh my god, the admins, they love to ban everyone for no reason. That is not how it works. We actually do not take pleasure in banning anyone. It is not fun to be banned and not be able to play on the servers. And it is not really fun to ban people either. I speak from experience. We only do it because we have to. Or rather, let me rephrase that. We only do it not simply because we have to. We only do it when we have to. That makes more sense. Oops. I am really not used to having this color on this car. I already missed the red. What is the ETA now? 6 hours. This trip is actually going to be shorter than I thought. But I am going to stop on the first gas station that we come by. My fuel is already dropping to about half a tank. And I like to keep the fuel, the tank, completely topped off. Or topped out, and I can't remember which is the correct term. And so far we have seen not a single person nearby. Of course not. If this was American Truck Simulator, we would have already passed by a few people. Where is the nearest gas station? Not for a while, it seems. Is that right? Well, we passed a few on the highway, but I'm not on the highway. On this route, it looks like the nearest gas station is actually going to be in the city of Innsbruck only. More specifically, in the garage in there. Yes, whoa, I have to take this exit here. I almost slammed myself into the barrier. Because I was looking at the map. That would have been embarrassing. I hope this much fuel that I have here is going to be enough to get to Innsbruck. Hold on, I can kind of estimate, can't I? This car does have a fuel thing on the dashboard. So does this mean I have 190 liters left? Does this mean that this is good enough for another 593 kilometers? Wow, that is going down fast. Yes, it must be let's say 580. We still have over 260 kilometers to cover. I don't think this is going to be enough fuel. I think I'm going to make a quick stop on that gas station over there before Munich. See on the map there? There's a gas station just north of the route that I have on the GPS. To get there, and let me look at the map properly. Let me see. So this gas station here. If I want to get there, this should actually be easy. I thought I would have to go around here, but no. Actually, when we get to this point, I have to remember to turn. I have to remember to turn left instead of right. Turn left, and then we make a quick stop at the gas station. And then we go back and resume the route. Yeah, that should be simple enough. I'm going to stop there instead of risking it because I really do not want to run out of fuel in the middle of nowhere. Are these signs telling me that I am approaching the exit that I have to take? Yes, they are. Wow, that was actually much sooner than I expected. Okay, so here I have to turn left instead of right. So let's indicate left. And stop here for a moment. Because I have to check both sides for traffic. All is clear, let's go. Now we just follow this road and the gas station should be on my right. Just past the bridge. Oh, someone, look. And there it is. There's the gas station. Let's pull in and get some gas. There we go. Powerpuff, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Happy Wednesday. This is a scout car, as it is called on Truckers MP. As far as I am aware, this car was actually developed to be used on Truckers MP, specifically to Truckers MP, but you can use it on single player as well. But yeah, this is the Scout. Actually, even the badge on the hood here says Scout. Then again, Scout this here is actually a brand in the game itself. But the car itself is actually supposed to be a... Oops, gotta turn on the engine. Otherwise the car won't move. The car itself is actually supposed to be a Skoda Octavia, I believe. Yes, I think it is. In any case, it is a Scout. I am playing on Truckers MP, so you can easily get this car in the game on the servers. You just drive to any dealership and you just buy it. The nice thing of playing on Truckers MP in regards to cars, if you like to drive cars on your Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator, is that, at least on ETS2 in this case, you can buy not only the Scout itself, but also a couple other models. Because they have this thing that they call the alternating AI vehicles, where every once in a while, actually I think every couple weeks more or less, they change one or two of the other cars that you can buy in the game, in the server. But there's not only the Scout. What I'm trying to say is there's not only this car here, the Scout, but there's also two other vehicles that you can buy. One is for public use, so everyone have access to it, and the other one is only exclusive to patrons. It's a nice little feature. Though I'm gonna be honest, there are some models that they add every now and then that are in this rotation that I wish would be kept permanently. The Scout is the only one so far that has a permanent stay. Otherwise the other two, they are always changing. But yeah, this here is the Scout. You can have it on single player as well by converting the multiplayer Scout, which is this here, into single player. There is a tutorial on the Truckers MP website teaching you how to do that. But I believe there is a Steam Workshop version as well that you can download from there. Though that one, if you plan on having the car on single player, but also use it on multiplayer, I don't think that one is compatible with multiplayer. So any changes that you make to that car on single player, I could be wrong on this. I never used that one. Anyway, so any changes that, assuming that I am correct with this, any changes that you make to that one on single player, they will not be carried over to multiplayer. Actually, I even think that if you try to load and use rather that one on multiplayer, it is simply not going to work at all. So if you want to be on the safer side, and you plan on using the same car on single player and multiplayer on Truckers MP, then I recommend you actually use the Truckers MP one, and simply go through the tutorial on how to convert that for single player use. That way, the changes that you make to it on single player, they will be available for you on multiplayer as well, and vice versa. Because after all, they are going to be the exact same car. We are approaching the mountains, it seems. Let's see, where are we? Roughly 2 hours to the destination. This here must be that road that I said is probably new. Hey, this little village looks nice. Looks very nice. I don't think I would like to live in a place like this, but I would definitely like to visit. This is nice. Oh my god, let's go back to camera number 2. I do not drive very well with an external camera. I almost hit the railguard. That would have been pretty bad. Though to be honest, I'd rather hit the railguard than someone else. And so should you! Another little village. Very nice. Red light. And stop. Take a look at the map real quick. Hey, we are nearly there. We are very close to the destination. This place must be so cold in real life. Especially during fall and the winter, obviously. But also for a good portion of the year, because of all of these mountains. Lots of tunnels here. Makes sense, this is a very mountainous region after all. For how long has this road been here? I don't remember ever seeing it on a map before. Until today, anyway. Oh my god! I just wanted to look at the mountains. I almost went downhill. See, stuff like this is why you should keep your eyes on the road. Always. That was a calculated risk and not really worth it. Holland. Oh, come on, SCS, why can't we go there? That looks fun. Oh my god, what is this place? Hold on, I'm going to pull over in here for a second. Just so I can take a look around. Oh. This is kinda nice. Also, doesn't this look like a secret road? Where does this go? Nah, it just dies there. But can I go around this, or did they add an invisible wall here? Can we go here? No, there is an invisible wall. Boo! Okay, I have to make a little U-turn here now, so we can get back to the road. Easy, easy and simple. There's no one coming there. There's no one there. Let's go. Easy, simple, harmless. I just saw a little street going uphill back there. I'm super tempted to see if I can drive up that, but I'm not gonna do that right now. There was no world barrier over there. There's likely an invisible wall, but there was no actual visible barrier. You know, I get it. I get it why they do this, but I do wish, honestly, I do wish that SCS software would not add invisible walls everywhere. Now sure, there are many places that the player is not supposed to go to, but I do wish they would not add the invisible walls there. Like that little gate back there. I wish, even if that is an area the player is not supposed to have access to, alright, I'm not supposed to go to, I do wish you could be able to drive around the little gate and just go down there and sure, fall off the world into the void if that is the case. But give us this freedom, SCS. That would be nice. Exploration, that's the key word here. Exploration. I would love to explore some areas of the map, even if they are not supposed to be visible because they have gaps that go into the void and that sort of stuff. Just for the sake of yes, you know, just because it's fun. Oh, there's a quarry back there. I mean, is that a quarry? Can't see, can't tell. Don't know. Is this Innsbruck already? It is Innsbruck. That was actually much faster to get here than I thought it would. And it would be. I can't see the traffic light. Do I have a green? Now I do. Wait, is this the city yet? Doesn't really look like much like the city. No, it isn't the city. I'm just very close to entering the city. Alles für Zuhause. Check the red lights there. Home trick. I don't know the number 15 in German. I actually don't speak German. Oh hey, I have a green. Never mind. What is that thing over there? In the distance. On the mountain. Hang on. I'm curious. I am out in the car to explore, so let's explore. The fudge is that thing over there? What is this? This here kind of looks like a track, but then it just ends here. What is this? Looking from a distance, that almost looks like it is actually running water, but it kind of looks like a slide also. What is this? If anybody knows, do tell. It's weird. Anyway, let's get back to the car. Where is my car? Okay, fine, I'll just press the key number 1. Alright, oop. Let's go. Whatever that thing is, it must exist in real life, otherwise I'm pretty sure SCS would not have gone through the trouble to model whatever that is. I should probably Google Innsbruck and look at pictures to see what the real world equivalent is, and then maybe find out what it is. Good burger. That just made me hungry. Let's drive with the head outside of the window for a second. Why not? That's a nice looking mountain. Yes, this looks nice. Oh, I have to change lanes. Let's do that. And then we will take this left here. After the red turns green. Oh my god, I can't believe there's people in here. Did they rebuild Innsbruck in the game? Because I have been here before a long time ago, but I don't remember this town looking like this. It was very bland. Very bland and very tiny. This here looks a lot more like an actual city. Let's turn here. Okay, we will wait for this guy to pass. And here we are. We have arrived at our destination. But before I park into the garage, I am actually going to pay a little visit to the repair shop. So let's just make a U-turn here. Quick save real quick. How do I get to the repair shop from here? Oh, it's just right there. It's where that truck came from. As I mentioned earlier, I like to keep all the vehicles that I have parked in the garage. I like to keep them fully fixed and with their tanks fully full. Completely full. So they are always ready to hit the road. And that is exactly what I am going to be doing with this Scout right now. Where am I going? Here we go. Now the only damage this Scout should have should be somewhere on the engine, transmission, and the tires. Yep, that is it. Perfect. Everything fully fixed. Let me do a quick save here. Let's return to the garage. Use the fuel pump that is in there, and that is where I'm going to end today's show. All clear. Let's go. There we are. Now guys, allow me to remind you that I stream every Wednesday, Friday and Sundays. Every Wednesday I play American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Here's the schedule on the chat. I play American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, as I said. And sometimes I might play another trucking game every Wednesday, but mostly American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator. Every Friday I play a different game, also at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So every week there's a different game every Friday. And on Sundays I do art live at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Yes, I draw and paint live on Sundays. And I have a Discord server available as well. It is called Dragon Realms. There should be a link below the stream for you to join, but for the moment, only members of the art group Dragon Realms over at DeviantArt and subscribers to the channel here on Twitch, only these for the moment, should have access to the server. If you are one of those and would like to join, you can check the link below the stream, but the link usually breaks. I think it is broken at the moment, so if you cannot use the link below to join the server, you can message me either on DeviantArt or on Twitter, and I will send you a link directly from there. Or you can send me a whisper here on Twitch as well. That might even be easier. My name at DeviantArt is on the top of the screen. It is Mike-Dragon, so that would be www.deviantart.com/Mike-Dragon, and on Twitter it is @_MikeDragon. I will be opening that server to the general public in the near future, but for now, only members of the art group and subscribers can join. And that is going to be everything for today. So my friends, thank you all so much for your company here. It is always awesome to have you here. I hope you enjoyed this the stream. I hope you enjoyed the game, even if most of it was just a bunch of menus. I really wanted to do that though, so might as well have done it today. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had some fun. And again, thank you all so much for joining me. I wish you all have an awesome rest of the week. Have an even better weekend. And until we meet again on the next stream, God bless you all. Stay safe and healthy. Have a very good night of sleep if you are going to bed now. Sleep well, and as always, dream of dragons. So everyone, have a good one. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Some problems and we don't know what to do. You've come to find new feelings and exactly what you knew. The odds are stacked quite poorly if without a winning hand. But bear in mind your bearing's only worse if you don't turn up. Don't bet on taking trips because I'll turn your trips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hope on setting not to crash. So truths can seem quite big if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I will not let that my opinion of such enough. Bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes and setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mar my opinion of the fact that if you could fix the failings of the current paradigm, we would have a hero who's supposed to be elusive and on time. Just on time. And then we would all contrive new conflicts, you know. So bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes and setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mar my opinion of the show. Bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let it mar my opinion. Stipulations placed before you to get all the things you really need. Mr. Big may make things hard, but you have got to plant your seeds. Go to war, fight more. Your dreams thrive by competition. You'll find no one famous ever got there just by flinching at their foes. Cling against the torment claw with all your might at what you know. Don't let go, just glow. Don't wait or play to indecision. Don't bet on thinking just because you've got to be more brand.